Indy Mogul.
Hey Indy Mogulers, this week we're excited about the premiere of the Indy Machine's latest film, impressed by the peanut butter solution to a broken lens hood. We'll study the art of time-lapse and watch this week's best time-lapse films, and I'll give you a sneak peek at next week's DIY build episode. On Friday, our friends Eric and Justin, known as the Indy Machines, released the trailer for Cardboard Robots, an effects-heavy short film 6 months in the making.
Which is the best Star Wars film of all time? Return of the Jedi
or Empire Strikes Back?
Let's f***ing do it!
They're releasing the film this Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'm excited. Gizmodo on Tuesday featured a DIY fix for a broken DSLR lens hood. After filmmaker Casey Neistat knocked over his camera and cracked the lens hood, he used the metal lid of a peanut butter jar as a replacement to keep his lens protected in the future. It's also a weirdly cool video. Tomorrow is the spring equinox, marking the end of winter, so recently in Illinois I captured the melting snow, shooting time-lapse for the first time with my Panasonic GH2 DSLR. Today I want to feature some of the week's best time-lapse films and talk about the technique behind this effect. Last night, Discovery premiered their new show, Frozen Planet, and they have a history of using time-lapse to bring slow-moving creatures like starfish to life. It's also a gorgeous way to watch the formation of this brinacle, a salty underwater icicle that they're calling the icy finger of death. For most videos, the camera records frames at the same rate that they'll be played back. So right now I'm shooting 24 frames every second, and you're watching this video as 24 frames every second. But with time-lapse, we'll still watch the frames at normal speed, but we'll capture them slowly. This is called under-cranking, because they used to crank the film through the camera at a slower rate. My camcorder, a Panasonic TM700, has a time-lapse function, where I can record a frame once per second, or as slow as once every 2 minutes. This was perfect when I wanted to catch my cat climbing in the Christmas tree, but didn't want to record 8 full hours of video. You can always speed up regular video, but that can be too much to deal with when editing. So a lot of time-lapsers take photos instead of video. When Anna Posberg captured Aurora Borealis last week in Norway, she used her Canon 5D to take thousands of photos at regular intervals. No one likes to click the shutter 10,000 times in one night, so professional time-lapsers use a device called an intervalometer. When I shot my snow melting time-lapse, I used a wireless remote that has an intervalometer function, so I set it to automatically fire my camera's shutter every 30 seconds for 9 hours. Another benefit of shooting photos is that they're higher res than video, so I could do crops and digital zooms without losing quality. And because my camera was inside, shooting through a window, I had to block the room light from reflecting off the glass into the camera lens. I failed to realize though that light could bounce off my wood floor into the window, causing this orange glow near the end. My time-lapse is kinda jerky because of the wind-blown tree branches and the sun occasionally popping out from behind the clouds. So the key to a good time-lapse is finding the right subject, something that changes smoothly over time, and then you do some math. Figure out how long the event will take to capture, how long you want it to play back, and that gives you the frame rate you should shoot. With the right subject, you don't even need a great camera or an intervalometer to shoot an awesome time-lapse video. Last week, this video went viral, featuring a great combination of time-lapse and stop motion to chronicle this couple's pregnancy. All it really takes is a lot of patience. Finally this week, I'm shooting today's episode with my brand new DIY video light, and I'll show you how to build it next Monday. So in the comments, tell me, what do you use right now to light your videos? On to today's playlist, it's a big one. I have the full trailer from Cardboard Robots, the peanut butter solution for a broken lens hood. I have all 5 of the time-lapse videos that I mentioned today, and just for the hell of it, an awesome stop-motion video that you just have to check out if you haven't seen it. So you can click any video to get started with first, or you can find the playlist link in the description. Don't forget, Movie Quest is this Wednesday, and I'll see you guys next week with my DIY video light build. See ya.